How's she going, boys? Mike here. Welcome back to Grampie's Workshop. Boys, I'm glad you're here tonight. I'm setting up here to make this intro to my video about building the drawer boxes for my workbench, because I'm trying to get some videos made ahead of time because Nanny is scheduled to go into the hospital to have her hip replaced. So I knew I wasn't going to have time to be making videos while she was recouping here back at the camp. So I got these videos made ahead of time. But like I said, it's about making the drawer boxes for the drawers on my workbench. So have a look. All right, we're getting ready to cut the sides. I need to make rabbets in them to accept the 3/4 inch back and the front pieces. I'll show you that in a minute when I set it up here. But what I did is I put a stacked dado head in my saw. Now this is kind of dangerous. I don't recommend doing this because I don't have a plate to put in here now to cover this void. So I don't know, I should maybe make one, but anyhow, what I've done is I put a sacrificial fence on my saw, and I set the dado there to be the thickness of the plywood. So we have to be extra special careful here, and I want to raise this up now so that I cut half the thickness of this 3/4 inch piece, which is 3/8 of an inch. So if I measure up 3/8 of an inch, so I'm going to start the saw, raise the cutter head until it just starts to touch that line. So I'm going to cut this sacrificial piece here. Then I have another piece. They're going to fit together like this. So that turned out to be pretty good. So I think I'm set up right. Okay, we're going to cut our pieces. Now there's a front and a back to this plywood, so I want to have the best side facing in. So that means I want to cut my dado on the face side. So let's make sure we do that. But let's just see, this is going to go like this. This is the front, so it's going to go like this. And the back is going to go like this. And this is going to form my drawer box right here. Alright, so now that I have my sides cut to accept the front and the back, I want to cut a dado down the bottom of it for the bottoms to slide into. I need to cut a thickness, a dado as thick as this masonite is. So I reset my dado stack in here. Whatever drawer this is, it doesn't matter, but these are the insides. So I want to cut my dados here and here. I need to set this to the same depth as I had the other when I made the rabbets for the end pieces. I think that's about it, right about there. And then I'd like these dados to be 3/8 of an inch up from the bottom of my drawer slides. My drawer sides, I keep saying slides, drawer sides. So if I measure here 3/8 of an inch, set this to 3/8 of an inch. Now it's not very critical that this be dead on 3/8, so I think that's close enough right there. Oh yeah, I think that width is going to work good. I think we're ready to go, so we're going to run our sides through here now. We don't need the miter gauge because we're just ripping them along the edge. So that's all the sides cut. Now I have to go get the fronts and the backs and cut dados on those too. Well, I think I'm ready to assemble one of my drawer boxes. So, I don't know any other way to do it than to get started, right? We're going to put some just LePage's carpenter's glue on here. And I want this to make sure that this seals good, so I'm going to spread it on with my finger. And because plywood has a lot of end grain, I'm not going to spare the glue. So that's going to go there. Okay. We'll put more nails in them after I get it assembled, but for now these are just going to hold it together. Glue ups are always so exciting, aren't they? Now we'll put the bottom in. The bottom should just slide in here. Something like that. And then we'll whack the glue to this part. Okay, we'll put this piece in here. There. Excuse me, I need to force this in closed. And I'm going to put a few brads in the front here. So there's the drawer assembled. Now let's just see how square it is. That measures 29 5/8, 29 3/4, so it's a little too long this way. (29 11/16) and 11/16. There we go. So that's one drawer. So that's all there is to assembling a drawer. I've got two other to make like that, so I'm going to assemble those. But before I go any further, I'm just going to take this drawer over. This is drawer number 2. I want to fit it in the opening on my bench just to make sure it's going to fit. All right, let's just see now. This is the middle drawer. Fits in there pretty good with not a lot of side slop in it, right? So I'm thinking then that when I attach these side rails to the drawer, you know, they're going to be all right. So that's positive. Now, as long as we can keep moving in that direction, I think we'll continue to make the other two drawers now. So I think that does it for the drawer boxes. I got the weights on them here, holding them more or less flat, and they were all pretty square. The first two drawers were dead on square, but when I measured this third one, it was off by about a 1/16. Oh well, we have to live with it, I guess. So the next thing I want to do is, once the glue sets up, I'll set the drawers in place and try to figure out a way to attach them to these side slides. And then once I do that, get them all in place, then I can make the fronts for them. So we're almost finished, it's getting close. Well, there I got the boxes made, and they all look like they fit the openings. It looks like those drawer sliders are going to be able to mount on them. So that's what's coming up in the next episode. I'm going to mount the drawers on the sliders. Hopefully they'll all fit. and I'll put the drawer fronts on them. But for this video, it was you know, cutting up the wood to make sure I made the best use of the wood, of the plywood, because I didn't want to waste any. And then the bottoms of the drawers, man oh man, the masonite in those is older than me, eh? That's something. And that I'll always think of Dad now when I open those drawers and see the bottoms in the drawers, and I'll see there's Dad. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, thumbs up me. Take good care of yourselves, folks, and we'll talk to you.